We're in England for 2 weeks because we received a grant from the Laycock Center for Creative Collaboration to make an illustrated travel guide of Jane Austen's England. I am the advertiser, she's the illustrator, and she's the writer. Jane was here, an illustrated guide to Jane Austen's England. Started off as a project at BYU. Lexi Nilsson and I were good friends, and so we met Nicole as the writer, and so we got together and we decided to create a travel guide. So we went to England, and now we are here with a book in hand trying to tell the world about it.
I would say that Bath tops the list of sites to see in England. Bath is a lovely Roman spa town in Somerset, southwest England, and it is most well known for the Roman bath. At Jane Austen's time, the city was a spa resort, and many of the fashionable people of her day gathered there. Her father lived in Bath in the early 1800s, and Jane lived there with her family. She didn't love the city itself, but it clearly had an impact on her, and she wrote about it in many of her novels. Bath has so much to see. There's the Jane Austen Center, which really gives you an insight into her life there, and also fun artifacts and interactive exhibits. It's a place where she wrote about in Northanger Abbey and Persuasion. Bath plays a key role, and you can visit the same places some of the characters go, whether that be the assembly rooms or the pump room or the Roman baths themselves, the Royal Crescent, and there's just so much to see in such a small area, so it is the perfect stop on a Jane Austen trip.
It's so hard to choose a favorite, but Stourhead Gardens, I think, is one of my all-time favorite places that we visited because I love gardens, but I especially love English gardens. Stourhead is an estate located in southern England. It's not too far from Bath, so we visited it while we were staying in Bath. It was built just about 20 years before Jane Austen's birth, so though she has no direct connection to the estate, styling reflects Austen's time period, which makes it a great place to film a Regency romance adaptation. It includes a big house as well as a garden, and while the house is magnificent, what really captured my heart is really the garden, and that's where Mr. Darcy proposes to Elizabeth for the first time during a very moody rainstorm. So you kind of have this feeling of there's like adventure around every corner, but like not the kind of adventure that's going to scar you forever, but it's going to leave you changed but stronger in the end. And so I just remember feeling like I was walking through a storybook.
It is so worth the trip to go to Lime Park. When I walked down and saw the grandeur of that estate, like I actually gasped about how beautiful it was. They had a garden called the Dutch Gardens and the pond that Darcy dove into in the miniseries, and that was honestly going there. I thought like, oh, I would live here. I would marry someone who owns this. And so in the part of the novel where it talks about Elizabeth like realizing that that's what she let go, that I felt that moment because I was like, I can't believe you let that go either. I would recommend anyone, if they want to follow our footsteps, I would read her novels, and I would definitely watch her adaptations because the experience will be even that much greater.